Good evening, everyone. And yes, this is the right one. I'm sure everybody clicked on the wrong one, where I started it by accident. Told you, I'm just not electronic savvy here. But we try our best. At least I do. I just have to follow her lead. Usually we got it. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. It's going to be one of those nights, folks. All right. Before I get started, let's see. Yeah, there's a few new ones there. Please understand, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So if I don't get to you tonight, don't get angry, and don't give up. It'll be there. One of these nights it will be. I just have no way of being able to say, yes, it's going to come through. Anyway, this coming next weekend, please share the video as much as you can, because next Wednesday we will be pulling our drawing for a free reading. So if you remember, for as many times as you share, your name goes into the bucket and there's a chance on having a free reading. So please keep that in mind. Share the video so we can get it out there. And welcome, everyone. Saturday the 29th, we have our satellite open spirit communication circle in Gloversville, New York. That's at 7 p.m. That's open to the public, $10 a person. A great way to join in and have some fun. I mean, it's a very positive experience and something that I believe everyone should try at least once. Okay, well, I'm here to read tonight, so let's see where I'm going. Tammy Shippey, how are you? Tammy, do you have, I keep seeing scenes from out west, from when I lived out that way. Like big open areas, ranch. I don't know. Have you been out west? I have a man standing here, and he's talking to me about how beautiful it is out there. All right, you haven't been there. Okay. Something's coming up. You're going to have an opportunity, because he's talking about he'll see you when you get out there. So he's telling me that there's a chance that you might be going out there pretty soon. He's saying it's not put in stone yet, but the idea has been planted, and he really wants to enjoy a vacation with you. I think this is more just about the fact that possibly you need a vacation and time to get away to just enjoy life a little bit. I feel a lot of love coming from this man. I do feel like he is someone, there's a biological connection with him. May not be a close biological like a brother or father, but maybe a cousin, but there is a connection there. He's just coming in with love and just a big smile and says, I'll see you there. So I hope that makes sense, but I do believe that you will be headed out west at some point, in the next couple months, or at least you'll be given the opportunity to go. Okay, just remember it and let me know. I'd be kind of curious about that myself. Okay? All right. Okay, if your daughter's... All right. There we go. Deadly Shy Kitten, can I have a first name up there, please? I want to come to you, but I need at least your first name. I would appreciate that. Katrina, hi. Okay, Katrina. Katrina, I'm very, very tired with your whole energy. And there's a woman here, and it's like she's rubbing your back. Don't think it's so much because of a back problem, but more that she's trying to bring you some comfort. She's saying it's okay. We're all okay, and you're going to be fine. I don't believe this woman has been there for very long. In other words, she hasn't been in spirit a great long time. But she wants you to know that she's okay and that you're going to be okay. She misses you. Sorry that she didn't have the communication or the talk with you that she wanted to have before she passed. But she wants you to know just how much she does love you and that you did mean something to her. You meant a great deal. That's what she wants to bring through more than anything else. I hope that makes sense and I hope you understand it. I don't feel like a mother with this. I feel like maybe an aunt, a closer relative to you, someone who you cared a great deal about. You didn't see a lot of her, at least that's what she's telling me. You didn't see each other a great deal as it got closer to the end, but she does remember you. Okay? God bless. Okay. Crystal Caniglian. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I apologize if I didn't. As far as the green, to me, is just a healing color, and it would be someone that is healing or bringing a lot of healing through. Also, for anyone that is interested, tomorrow night at 6 p.m., I will be on I Heal LLC on Facebook, answering any academic questions that you may have, whether it's your own personal thing or things that you would like to understand about psychic development, mediumship, religion, theosophy, any of that stuff. But that's where I answer those type of questions. So please, you're welcome to join me over there. Okay? All right. Lisa Ald, how are you tonight? Lisa, there's a woman here and she's rubbing the back of my neck. Are you having problems with your neck, hon? I don't know if it's headaches or what it is. I'm not a medical doctor. I feel the very cool hands on my neck, and it's very soothing and just feels really, really good. Lisa, she's telling me that you've been having issues. No. Okay. Well, she's telling me that there's issues there. When you become more aware of them, get them checked. I'm not a medical doctor by any stretch, but I am a firm believer that, when there's an issue, you get the Western medicine, get that taken care of, and then you go to the Eastern medicine. And the combination of both is where the true healing is. Because everything that happens within the body has to start as a thought. So just keep that in mind. Please have it taken care of. I don't feel a particular message coming through for you tonight, just that she wants you to know that she's here to help. Okay? And she just wants you to get it taken care of. She does tell me you have a tendency to be stubborn when it comes to yourself. You're always right there helping anyone else when they get ill or, insisting that they see a doctor and get things taken care of. She's saying, but you don't always do that for yourself. And that's what she's here for tonight, is to remind you to do that. All right. God bless. All right. Folks, we still have openings in our Friday night classes. They start at 6 p.m. Here in St. Johnsville. If anyone is interested, please feel free to message either myself or Michelle Forsey, and we can get you that information. All right. Lori Lazuski. Hi, Lori. How are you? This may sound strange, but have you spent a lot of time, I don't know if it's in bed or on a couch, like you just haven't been feeling well? The reason why I'm asking is because there's two people here. There's a man and a woman, and they're here and they just want you to know that they've been watching over you. Okay, they're here to take care of you, to help you, and to just remind you that, sometimes you need to slow down a little bit. Okay, well, all right. Well, that would be why you need to slow down, is because you're tired. They just would like you to take care of yourself a little bit better, okay? They're also saying you have to get ready because this spring, I know it seems like up in this area that it's light years away. It's not, but it sure feels that way. But she wants you to know that things are going to change, and they're going to change very rapidly for you come springtime, because I just feel a lot of excitement. And it's like the woman especially, she's got like that conspiratorial type of smile that says, I know what's coming, and just wait and see. I don't mean to be evasive. It's the way she's presenting to me. But you got a lot of good things coming. So get the rest now that you need. Take it wherever you can get it. And don't feel guilty about it. Okay? Because Spirit surely doesn't. God bless. Okay. Don Anthony Murray. I know that's Gail and my guys down in North Carolina. Hi. Love you all. You boys be good. And I miss you. All right. Tonight's kind of a strange night. Energies just shifted very quickly here. It's been kind of a laid back kind of day, and just an easy type day, seeing my great granddaughter. But all at once, it's like there's been an energy shift, and just that feeling of antsy, and it's not a bad feeling by any stretch. It's a feeling of something coming. Terry Lavender, how are you? I don't know why I'm saying this, Terry, but I want to say it feels like it's been ages since I've spoken to you. I don't know if that's coming from me or from the woman that's standing here with me, but I'm hearing it's been ages since we spoke. I'm hearing kind of a giggle from her. It's like, all right, well, it's been a bit. I feel she wants you to know that she hasn't forgotten you. She's saying, I know you think I have, but I never could. I feel like a grandmother with her. But when she was here, in the physical, she was very, very active. It was like it was hard to slow her down. Do you know who I'm talking about? And I feel like a grandmother vibration with her. And, just as a reminder, folks, it's very, very rare that I hear a name. Okay, I can only tell you a connection that I'm feeling. Tremendous amount of energy. And she's trying to give you some of that energy, saying, come on, let's get moving. Let's get things done. You got a lot to finish. And she's showing me like a whole bunch of different type of crafts and projects. I don't know if it's crafts or not, but that's how she's showing it to me. Things that need to be finished, or, like a lot of different energies. The energy is scattered. It's not focused on one thing. And she's trying to bring that focus in for you. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Just know that she's here. She wants you to remember that. Okay. Is it Raphael? Raphael, there's a woman here. I feel like a mother with her. Small. When I'm saying small, I mean in height. She's small. She's a little on the heavy side, but she's small as far as her stature goes. Is this your mother? The way she's coming through, it's like something about cooking. No. Okay. All right. I don't know if then it's a mother or a grandmother, but it was someone who had a lot of responsibility or a lot to do with your upbringing. Anyway, this woman is talking about, you would remember her because she said she used to cook all the time, but she didn't like it. And even though that seems unheard of in the family, she didn't enjoy cooking the way everybody else does. She would rather be creating something. I don't know if it's sewing or something with her hands, but that's where her energies would lie, and her dreams would be to not have to cook so much. She's coming through, wants to be remembered to you, Raphael, and wants you to know if you've been looking at a new vehicle, because she's saying, don't do that. it's not time. Not telling you what to do, but she's saying it's not time for you to be looking at another vehicle. Just take some time, please. Give it a few more weeks because the right one hasn't been presented or hasn't been put into your view yet. Okay? I'll leave that for now. If you don't understand it or it doesn't make sense to you, it will in a couple hours. Okay? All right. Folks, when I say that, it's because a lot of times that's what happens. You know, I don't know you, you don't know me, and I can only give the message the way it comes through. And for sometimes, whether it's your nervous first time coming on or receiving a message, you know, you may not click right away who it is or what's going on. But I can promise you an hour or two from now, when you're thinking back on it, you'll be able to say, oh, wow, now I know who she was talking about. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. I know when spirit comes through, I have to give it the way they tell me. Otherwise, everything will shut down on me. So it's, you know, it's a level of respect that I have to have for spirit as well that comes through. A level of trust. All right, hold on. Excuse me for 1 second. All right. Desiree Snell, how are you? Desiree, I'm seeing babies all around you. Do you work with children? There's a child in spirit here, but it's also, all right, because I'm just seeing a lot of children around you in your life now. But there's this little one in spirit that comes through and just very happy, just very wanting to say, I'm here. I like it here. He likes being with you. It's a little boy. He doesn't tell me, you know, if you were his mother or just someone that he knew or someone that he's drawn to. He's saying, I'm here because I like it here.
Go ahead, babies.
Okay. He's saying you got to watch out for that one. There is a child around you right now that you're having a real difficult time with. I feel it's a male child, and I want to say behavioral issues. Please understand that he's not a bad kid. He's not bad. He needs some help. He very much needs medical intervention. But he's not a bad kid. And this one in spirit just wants you to know that. He wants to remind you of that. He's saying he had a rough start. He needs help. I guess he's coming through your reading because for some reason you're going to be instrumental in getting that help for him. Whether it's taking him to and from a doctor's or suggesting something or suggesting a doctor, I don't know. You know, I'm not sure where that fits in, but I just know that it's going to be around you. Okay, just remember that we talked about it, please. Maybe it's the child's mother coming to you for help. I just want to say, just reminder, he's not bad. I keep hearing he's not the bad seed. And I hate that expression myself, but that's the way I'm hearing it. So I'm going to leave that with you. Okay? God bless. All right, hold on a second here, folks. Leanne Lewandowski. Leanne, I'm seeing a young man coming through. I know you had asked for your grandmother, but I'm not seeing your grandmother. I'm seeing a young man. I'm not hearing words from him like I normally do, which tells me he hasn't been there for very long. But it's just a big smile, a comforting smile on his face. Okay, he wants you to know he's okay. I wish I could give you words of encouragement, but I'm not hearing them. I'm just seeing this man standing in just a very sweet smile that just says, I'm here, I'm okay. I hope that helps. All right. All right, you're showing me a big family gathering. It's like the whole family coming together. Your family instead is in spirit now. It's like they're all coming together and just, it's like a celebration. It's like a party over there. They're celebrating, welcoming new people in. And that's something I don't know if a lot of people are aware of. When we think of our family, we think of our biological family that we know right here and right now. Our families are so much more extensive than that, even ones that we don't know, whether you want to call it branches off the family tree. It can be 4 and 5, generations separate, but it all comes together in spirit. And just, Leanne, know that the family's there. They got it covered. Okay, whoever you're looking for, they got it covered. I hope that helps.
And they made it safely.
Yeah, your loved ones made it safely. All right. Okay, Sky. Sky, I see your father standing here, or I believe it's your father. Got his hands on his hips and he's just shaking his head and laughing. He's saying you did it, you pulled it again, you did it. Something that you've done recently, he thinks is funny. But at the same time, he wants you to know that he's here. He's concerned about your mom. He's saying just keep an eye on her. She's not as young as she used to be. She's going to be okay, but just let her know. Remind her every once in a while that I love her. And also that he loves you. Sky, are you due to become a new uncle again? I'm asking because I'm seeing a baby, and I do believe this is a physical baby coming into your family, not directly from you, but from a family line, because I'm hearing the words uncle and a lot of excitement around it. So whether this is, a niece or a nephew or a great niece or nephew, I don't know, but I do know there's a new baby coming in, and I feel really good with it. I feel a lot of happiness, hearing a lot of laughter, and just a lot of that all over good type feeling. Okay? God bless. Don't know why I'm saying this. Oh, okay. A sibling? Well, there's someone new coming in. I know that. All right. And that's the way it comes in. All right. The last name here is Hawk. Brasinger Hawk. Can I have a first name, please? If that is your first name, I apologize. Obviously, I'm not understanding that, but your name came up and it was like there's a male hand there and says this one, but a name would help. Cody. Okay. All right. Cody, I seen a man's hand as your name started to scroll by and just covered your screen name. It says this one here. The man's hand, I want to say I don't want to use the term old, but whether the man's hand, I want to say is, I don't want to use the term old, but weather person, very a laborer of some sort. I don't know if this is farming. I don't know if it's ranching. I don't know what it is, but I do know that, even if it was a bricklayer, just he used his hands all the time. Because as I'm seeing his hands, my hands are hurting a little bit. He's here because he's trying to give you some strength, Cody. I got to give it the way it comes in. Please don't take offense. But what I'm hearing is he knows you've been going forward. He knows that you've been trying, but that you've been looking in the wrong places for what you need. He's saying, stop following everyone else's path and walk your own. He knows that's hard for you, just because you don't like being alone. He knows how difficult it is, but he wants you to know that he's going to walk that path with you. He's worried about you, is basically what it comes down to, Cody. He's saying, let's make this change. Let's make sure it's a good change. And it's like he's trying to bring in that positive energy that changes a negative to a positive. It can be done, and it's done all the time. It's just part of it is you believing in yourself and the direction that you're headed. Okay? Rethink it, please. Just know that this man is with you, and he will help you whenever you need it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. God bless. Christina Hayward. Hi, Christina. Christina, does a number 3 have any real significance to you? I'm asking because there's 3 individuals that come through. There's a man and there's 2 women, but I'm seeing everything in 3s around you. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not in, I know that there's the science of numbers, and that's not something that I'm familiar with. I know it's there, but something about 3s. He's talking about everything comes in 3s, and it's okay. Those 3s don't always have to be bad. It can be all good things too. And he wants you to remember that. He wants you to know that, just because things have been rough in the past doesn't mean that they're going to stay that way for very long. Things are changing upward. And he says, keep looking to the sky because your answers are there. I'm not exactly sure, Christina, what he's referring to, but just that's going to be real important here in the next couple of weeks for you. Because I keep hearing 3rd time's the charm. Just don't give up, okay? A lot of these changes, I feel, are within a personal area of your life. It's not like it's work or a job or education. It's something within your personal life. So it's coming. What you've been putting out there, what you've been asking for is coming in, but he just wants you to know that everything comes in 3s. So it's like when it starts coming in, don't sit there and just, is this all there is? Because there's more to come. I hope that makes sense. Okay? This man loved a puzzle. And I'm talking about, the complexities of a brain puzzle, a brain teaser. He loved puzzles. And it's almost like that's how he's presenting this message to you tonight. Is like a puzzle. He wants you to think. He's saying, I want your brain cells to work here, so we can have fun working this together. He misses that. He misses that interaction between the 2. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Okay. Is it Holly Bixby? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. How are you tonight, Holly? Holly, there's a man standing here and a woman, but I'm seeing primarily him. I almost want to say I would venture to say that this man was a doctor in the physical world, a nurse, a doctor, something. Because are you having problems with your throat or in the throat area? Because I can feel his hands, and they're almost like they're on fire. You know, it's just bringing some healing into the throat or the neck area. Again, I'm not a medical person, and I can only bring it the way it comes through. But Holly, he's bringing a lot of healing and a lot of positive energy through. If it's not for the physical discomfort in the throat, then I want to say he's working with the crown chakra, which is your communication center. It's like he's trying to help on all different levels. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Again, I'm not a medical doctor, but this man is trying to bring this healing to the throat area, Holly. Perhaps, the best thing to do would be to have it checked on a medical level, and then, start working from the metaphysical side or the spiritual side of things. He's talking, I guess part of the stress that I'm feeling with this is there's things that you need to say, things you need to get off your chest, so to speak. When you learn to speak your truth, you can walk it, and life does become better. Sometimes, unfortunately, and this goes for everybody, when you speak your truth, there's always going to be somebody out there that doesn't like what you have to say. And it's not so much worrying about the other people, but as long as you're being truthful and honest with yourself, speak your piece, and it will help you heal and helps you to go forward. It's not like you're trying to hurt anybody. You're just trying to stand up for yourself, I guess is what I want to say. All right, Holly, I hope that helps. Keep it in mind, or keep it in the back of your mind anyway. And I know that it'll work. All right, God bless. Timothy Hayward. Timothy, how are you? It's really quite unusual because it's rare that I hear names from Spirit, and I've been hearing the name Timmy all day today, and I truly don't know why or where it's coming from. I just know that it's Spirit that's wanted to speak. Would you know of someone by the name of Timothy is the one I'm talking to now, Timothy Hayward. Would you know of someone in Spirit by the name of Timmy? Or that's how he was referred to, as Timmy, not Timothy, but Timmy. I know we're on a 10-second delay here. So if you could pop in there, it would help. Anyway, as I'm hearing the name, I want to laugh. I want to say it's about time. He's been wanting to come through he's been trying to get through to you for a while, Timothy. It's like, he's been trying to come through, but not being able to truly understand what he's saying. The first step is knowing that when you're thinking about him and he's that strong in your mind, you can bet your bottom dollar he's standing right next to you. Okay. Well, just remember that we're talking about it, please, because I keep hearing Timmy. Whether he's referring to himself or to you, I'm not sure. But this man has really been trying to come through. It's like Spirit knows long before we do where we're going to be. Okay, well, then this is someone related to your mother. But this is definitely a man that's coming through. An older man, so I would say it would be a grandfather to you. He's showing me maps. The only thing I'm feeling with these maps is a need for direction, because I'm not understanding all the places that he's pointing and all that he's talking about with these maps. But I believe that what the message is coming through for you, Timothy, is just a need for direction, a need to sit down and look at a map and to study it and say, okay. And that doesn't necessarily mean a map of, a city, but more maybe a map of yourself, of your desires, your wants, your needs. And just that's how you're going to find the answers that you've been looking for some time. Okay? I hope you understand what I'm talking about. This guy is adamant about this. He's saying you need to do this in order to go forward and to keep things positive. You need to do this. Please remember that we talked about it. Okay? God bless. I know, folks, sometimes it gets frustrating because I know it gets frustrating for me because I don't always understand the messages as they come through. I can only bring them and give them, the way they come through for me. But I do know that there's tremendous love coming from Spirit. All right. Thanks for popping on tonight, Beth. It's Beth McGee out in Montana. She is our affiliate she's part of our affiliate in Montana. She's also a sister in spiritualism with me for many, many years. But she's teaching our programs out there. Okay.
Classes.
Pardon?
Classes out there.
Yeah, Beth is teaching our classes out there. I know she's getting ready to teach a new round of them pretty soon as well. As well as we have classes here on Friday evenings. We still have openings. It's at 6 p.m. It's for 10 weeks. It's pay as you go. It's a great way to find out, your own abilities and to get an idea of how we do this. And because, folks, for as much as we do these readings online, it's nothing you can't do as well. You just need to learn. You need to learn how. You need to learn how to communicate with Spirit. And it's really a simple situation of educational. Okay. Also, please share the video as much as possible. We will be pulling next week a name out of our bucket. The way to get in on that is to share the video, because when we pull the name out of the bucket, that is a chance for a free reading for someone. Okay. Hi, Kelsey. Hold on one second, please. Whose birthday is soon? I feel Josh, but it's like he has this cupcake with like a birthday candle in it. And all I'm hearing is, see, I do remember these things. He's all right, Callum's, okay. He's saying he didn't always remember him when he was here. And he's talking about everybody's. All right, I believe, Kelsey, I believe this is for Aria, okay? He's saying he does remember these things. At least now he does. He didn't always remember them when he was here in the physical world, because things just got a little crazy, when you get with working and with everything else going on. But he wants Aria to remember, or to know that he remembers her. Something about messes. Not messes like in issues. I have to ask, just because of the way he's talking here, was Aria the one child that was always into everything?
Mess.
Okay, messes. All right. Because that's what he's smiling. He's got this big grin on his face. And I guess what I'm hearing from him is he used to love to sit back and laugh because of the stuff she used to get into.
Her nickname is Miss Monster.
Okay. That's where Josh is laughing about it. It's just he's saying he used to sit back and watch, and he used to like giggle when no one else was around or laugh when no one else was around. And I would hear, that's my girl. He used to think it was funny. I'm sorry, Kelsey. I know it wasn't to you as a mom, but that's how Josh remembers her, the type of love he has for her, for both his girls. He's saying rain was my brain. I didn't mean to be rhyming there, but that's just what he said was rain. Rainy was my brain. And he's talking about her intellect or her intelligence. She thinks everything through. But he's here for both girls. Okay. Just know, Kelsey, and both girls, know that your dad,
She said,
he
"Oh,
never
I know
forgets.
what it was."
Okay. He doesn't forget. He may have forgot a lot of things when he was in the physical world because he was so busy, he says, but he's got the time to remember now and to just think about that. But that's what that birthday cupcake is for, I believe, Aria. Okay? God bless. Sharon? Is it Sharon Coyle? Sharon, do you have a daughter in spirit? A little one? Because there's a little girl here. And I feel like a daughter's vibration with her. Wow.
That's yes.
Okay. She's here with a lot of love. And I'm seeing tears running down her face, but I don't feel sadness with it. It's almost like tears of happiness. Like she can finally come through and she can say hello. And she could be remembered. It's literally, it's the tears that I'm seeing from this little girl are tears of happiness. And I guess I just want you to know that she's here tonight. You know, our children continue to grow in spirit no matter what happens. Whether it's, you know, from miscarriages to just about anything, our children continue to grow because they are spiritual beings. But Sharon, just this little girl wants to be remembered to you tonight. Okay? She's saying, I'm okay. I like it here. There's an older woman that comes in with her. I believe it's a grandmother or great grandmother to her because I definitely feel a family tie, but I hope that makes sense to you. God bless. Okay. Wow. Time's going quick. Folks, Saturday, the 29th of February, we will be at the Senior Center in Gloversville. At 7 p.m. Okay. That's open to the public. It's $10 a person. We'd love to have everybody come on in. You know, we always have our Friday night circles here in St. Johnsville, but some people think it's too far out. And we've had a lot of people from Gloversville wanting us out there. So we're going to give it a try for an evening out in Gloversville, and hopefully we'll see you there. Okay. God bless. Lou Miller, hi. Lou, there's a man here. And all I'm hearing from him, I'm seeing this great big smile. And I'm hearing that's my girl. I don't know if this is a husband or a brother or a father, grandfather. He doesn't tell me any of that. He's just coming in and referring and saying, that's my girl, with this great big smile. And it's like I can feel these big arms just wrapping around in a big old bear hug. That's how you would remember him, is because it's just, some people give great hugs, and he was one of them. All right. He also tells me that you've been dreaming about him. You've been having a lot of dreams about him. And he wants you to know that when you see him in his dreams, when you see him in your dreams, please know that he's there. That's him. It's not just your imagination. It isn't something that you've eaten. It's not anything weird like that. It's just he's visiting you. That's the only time he can come through, because that's the only time that the walls, the nerves are down and resting to where he can be more comfortable. All right? No, it's him that's coming through, because that type of energy, that type of love doesn't die at physical death by any stretch of the means. Just he wants, that's the whole point of his message tonight, is to tell you that when you see him in your dream like that, know that it's him. And what you hear and what you're told, that is the communication that you're having with him. It's not your imagination. It's not something that you ate. It's him. He's being adamant about that. He's saying he's been trying for so long to come through for you because he loves you. And he wants you to know that. Okay? I hope that helps, Lou. I hope you understand what we're talking about. All right. Again, this Friday night, weekly development classes and mediumship. They start at 6 p.m. if anyone is interested. We only have this week and next week to join, so please come on down for that. You'll enjoy it. It's 10 weeks. You pay as you go, so nobody's out any money. Okay. Also, Friday night at 7:30 is our open circle, and that's open to the public. If you have never been to Circle before, it's free for the first time. Otherwise, it's $10 a person. Thursday evenings from 6 to 6:30 on I Heal LLC. I will be there to answer questions. It's a Facebook program for those of you that aren't aware of it, to answer questions of an academic nature that you would like to ask. And that's what we try to have that show for. Also, I'm on Tuesday and Wednesday nights, Facebook and YouTube respectively, 8 p.m. Also, Vales is on Monday night and Tuesday night. I believe it's 9 p.m. our time here in New York. I have to check that, but they're Monday nights on Facebook and Tuesday night on YouTube. They are our affiliates in Montana. Beth has been, she's been there for a long time. She is my sister in spiritualism. She's a medium out there, and she's teaching our programs along with Sky Morgan. Okay? God bless. All right. One more, because we are running out of time here. Christina Bloom. I know Valentine's Day has just passed, not too recently, or not too long ago. But there's a man coming through, Christina, a younger man, and he's showing me like these big paper hearts, cut out paper hearts, like, I almost want to say like children make at Valentine's Day in school. I feel like there's a need. He's trying to bring through a memory for you. He's saying, remember, just remember the hearts we used to do, or the hearts we used to make. Something about that. Okay, grandsons. Because they want you to know that, these hearts are still being made. They love you. Well, they're still making them. Okay? They love you. It's just, they want you to know they didn't forget about you. Okay? All right, folks, that's it. We're up on time. Thank you for joining us once again. If I didn't get to you tonight, I do apologize. I do as many as I can. Again, Tuesdays on Facebook, Wednesdays here on YouTube. Hopefully, we'll see you again. In the meantime, have a wonderful week. God bless. Thank you for joining us. Good night.
Good night.